Everyone, Vinci out here. Yeah, look at my COVID hair. I literally grew an entire mane in like 2 months without cutting my hair. It's crazy how fast my hair grows. Um, yeah, I didn't want to grow it this long, but it just happened. Um, so what's going on? Um, so as the title states, contest updates, not leaving you guys in the dark. Um, what that means is that today, all day at the shop, I've been making all the signs for the contest, and actually tonight, once I hang up with you guys, I'm going to be making the console for the second place winner, and then I got to be making a bunch of other. I'm going to be making 3D prints for every single person, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, but we're finally working on it. It's just been very, very hectic for us because we've been trying to do a lot of changes to Pinch House Garage, our online store.
All at the same time.
Building a car, VR6s, and there's seats right there. I mean, there's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on.
You're tired of it?
Tired of that. I think it's super hot. So, we just wanted, my wife and I, so we want to give you guys an update that we are not leaving you guys in the dark. The contests and all our orders are finally catching up. So I'm glad to give you guys a heads up on that. Okay, so other thing. It is late, number one. The other thing is that if you guys have any ideas for products you guys want us to make, please shoot me an email. Comment down below. Just give us as much information you guys want. We got some DIYs coming up this week for you guys. Corrado wiring. We're going to learn how to do a fuel cell in a Corrado. We're getting rid of the Corrado catch can. Oh, catch cans is an idea. Usually catch cans are not very profitable just because the most of the stuff I can make is I can make custom stuff, but they're super expensive to make when you do it custom. Or I can just do I can modify the cheap Amazon ones and give you guys everything you need to install it correctly is an option. Again, those are just ideas that I have. Catch cans is another idea you guys were, again, it's something we all can think about. So I want you guys to think about it. CNC keychains. The keychains, my CNC machine doesn't cut that precise. Usually keychains that are made out of metal are cut with the laser cutter, which cuts down to the thousandth of an inch. I mean, they cut super precise. Unfortunately, I can't do anything like that. Hi, by the way. Shift knobs. Shift knobs are not cheap to make. We can use them on our CNC lathe. We can definitely make them, but you're looking at $100 to $200 a shift knob, just because they're going to be kind of like, I got to have either a bulk order that everybody wants one, and you guys got to, one-off items like a short shifter, stuff like that. You guys got to think about the engineering cost, the material cost. Like by the time I can make one for sale, I'm probably in $300-400. So I have to make some type of profit. Yeah, and I can't for items like that. Unfortunately, I cannot make a one-off product or a very minimal amount.
Unless they want to pay for a custom.
Unless you guys want to pay for one, I mean, I'm down to make it for you guys, but you guys got to understand it's not cheap to make. I mean, that's why a lot of people when they want to order a custom CNC billet part, for example, one of these are shifter bushings, billet shifter bushings that we make. They start off really expensive, and then when we make them thousands of them, then they get really cheap. A lot, again, these items that you are trying to get into, these are not real items that I can make, because they're not cost effective at all. to make one-off sets or a couple items. I'm talking about metal signs, obviously skid plates, other stuff that I have coming up. Our what's it called? Our CNC big machine. We use that for large orders. I mean, orders that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Small orders, unfortunately, it's not an option. You'd be surprised how little money they make making these one-off items. It's not very profitable unless you're making hundreds of them. They're not profitable. So that's not something, unfortunately, I'm going to be making like dipsticks and oil caps. They're just not worth making, unfortunately, and there's no money in it. I'm thinking more on the sides of and the amount of hours, the amount of time and hours you guys don't even understand. For example, the t-shirts that I've been designing, one design takes me about 2 to 6 hours, and that's just a generic setup. Some other designs can take me anywhere from 15 to 20 hours, and that's just a drawing, so you guys really have to think about things like that as well. We really have to find out where the amount of time I have to invest in it is worth it, and if the product for you guys will be worth it. Again, Manhor, you got some good ideas, but those are just not ideas that will be smart for us to make. That's the downside. But if you guys have ideas for 3D printed stuff, banners, t-shirts, metal stuff, no reason to be sorry, dude. There's no reason. It's just a question, just trying to get. Are you offended? No,
Are you offended?
I'm not offended. Nothing offends me. Don't know how to be offended. What's going on? Wait. We are considering we're going to be making face masks, like actual cotton face masks. We've been thinking about making something like that for you guys.
Some nice ones.
Some nice ones, yeah.
Not the rinky dinks.
Yeah.
Like this style.
Like this style face mask. Nice simple stuff, and put some logos on the side. See, I like that. Coil holders might be smart. Billet spark plug wire holders. That's a good idea. But again, some fun gear, dress up stuff. I'm definitely down for some minimal small stuff. But the spark plug holders, making them out of billet. I mean, if you think about making stuff like that small part out of billet, you're probably thinking about it's going to be a $40 to $50 part, maybe for two of them to hold two little wires. It might not be very effective. I don't know. Because it depends if I can get the aluminum that I want cut in the size I want, to fit our machine, our fixtures and everything to do those cuts. Again, it has to be worth it for us, especially for the time. Yeah, I mean, again, the dirty underwear with my skull on it. Oh, big news. We just picked up an embroidery machine. So we will be making our own hats in-house.
And
beanies.
For winter.
For the winter gear. So hats and beanies are going to be a thing now here at Pinchao's Garage. And we're going to be making them in-house.
Starting October.
Yeah, starting October. Beginning of October, late October. Right now, a lot of the shirts that I'm designing right now, I am not going to be making them until my new machine comes in. Sacks to swag face mask. I like that. I like that idea.
That's why I did not post the shirt.
Yeah, a lot of the new designs that people really, really like, I'm not going to be selling them until my new machine comes in, because unfortunately, all the shirts that I've sold, we've made almost zero money out of it. And it's because we've been outsourcing, unfortunately. And outsourcing is not the smartest thing to do. How can I say? Outsourcing them is not a smart thing because my prices go up and my sales go down. And I don't want to sell expensive shirts. So my prices went up to $18 because it cost me $15 to make one of those shirts outsourced. When we used to make them here, I mean, our single color designs, I mean, they only cost us, a decent low price, and that way I can sell them for $15 or less and actually make a profit to help the channel. Because right now we're not helping the channel. I'm making no money right now for the YouTube channel. What's funny, people who are Patreons are helping the channel the most right now, by the way, guys.
Thank you.
And yes, we're giving you guys a big thanks because Patreons right now are making a difference for this channel. Because of COVID, a lot of things I do, unfortunately, I can't do without help from you guys.
They're funding the content.
Yeah, you guys are funding the content, and I have no other way around it. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys because of that. So shirts again. We got a lot of cool stuff. What's going on, McDovin? You guys haven't seen them yet?
There's a couple of them.
We have a couple up here. This is like my favorite right here. The 1.8T with integrated engineering, big turbo, Mark IV. I love this shirt. Yeah, pretty much, if you want to say that. They own stock.
They own a part of you.
Yeah, it's okay. They're helping. Okay, and then these are like the black shirts. That's the Corrado. We got way more new designs coming for the Corrado very soon. And I'm getting a lot of people who are asking for newer generation cars. No, I'm sticking with Mark IV and older for my channel because that's what we do. We work on Mark IVs and older. Pretty much, yeah. Go to Patreon and you literally pay for my life. I'm not even lying. It's the truth. But I don't even get a choice on what I do with the money. By the way, you guys are 100% control on that money because all the content is created for you guys on Patreon. That is it. I'm actually just a worker. I'm literally working for free and buying. It's weird, but yeah, and it's okay. I'm okay with that because it makes more content. That's what matters. Thirsty. Hey, what's up, Christian? So, a lot of the new shirt designs are not going to be posted for sale anytime soon. Let me go grab this one item. It's outside. I'll be right back. Hold on. How much for the wig and thong video? Nothing. This is a new item that I made. You guys all know this one. This is a very popular one. So I decided to draw one of these up and cut it. She rides again. I don't have any updates on ear gauges because I don't understand how you guys make the sizing. It's actually very confusing how sizing works on ear gauges. So I don't have a way to properly make gauges figuring out because gauges are weird because they're tapered. So imagine this, and in the middle, that's the actual size.
It's the inner.
The inner diameter is what I need. But when I go online and look for specifications on that, I don't get the right information. So I can't make them correctly. So I haven't gotten an update on those yet. No, this is not a spacer. How many people keep telling me that? These are not head spacers.
Why do you need a head spacer?
No, they need them because you can put head spacers on VR6s
For what?
to build more power. This is a wall sign.
Not the size.
It's not to spec. This is just literally a wall sign, so you can mount on your wall. You can polish it. It's made out of steel.
It's artsy.
It's just a piece of art for your garage. I made it in steel, and I made one in aluminum. Yeah, I mean, you can. This is not even the right size. It's completely wrong dimensional and proportions. The piston size is completely wrong. The layout where the holes and the bolts are super wrong. This is just a likeness to the part. But I'm going to be polishing these, and these will be up on our online store tonight. I'm going to give them a good polish tomorrow, and then they'll be for sale. I've only made 4 of them. I'm not making a lot of these. These are going to be very limited production because these take a long time to make, and they take a lot of work to make them look really nice.
You're doing 2 different styles?
Yeah, I'm going to offer aluminum and a steel one. So, but I wanted you guys to see that again, it's a really cool item. If you guys just want to mount it on your wall and be like, yeah, VR6. But yeah, it's just a piece of wall art, nothing special. They're cheap, $25, $35. The aluminum one is very heavy. What's funny, they're the same size, but the aluminum one is a lot more expensive because it's 1/4 inch.
Here, the aluminum.
That's aluminum. The aluminum weighs
1 pound, 7 ounces.
So 1 pound and 7 ounces. The steel one weighs
About 1 pound, 4 ounces.
Yeah, 1.4.
A little bit light.
A little bit lighter. But again, you'll see 1/4 inch. And this is like, I think, 12 gauge. Is everything you make on your store? Yes. Everything that I personally make, I go in there and put my hands on it and I work. I do all the physical work. Yes. The only thing right now that we don't make in-house are the new t-shirts. Yes, Lon, this is wall art, wall decorations. This is strictly for wall art, not actual gasket. Wayne, thank you for actually making that comment about the skid plate. The good thing about the skid plate, we are making the final version tomorrow. The final production model of our skid plate is finally coming tomorrow. We were finally able to get the metal that we needed to finalize the last piece. You guys don't understand how hard it is right now to get steel. A lot of our steel actually comes out of the country. A lot of material. So it's not as easy as you would think. Samples of the new shirts? No, I'm not going to be showing any samples of the new shirts that I've just designed. Not until I can start making them in-house. I don't want to be outsourcing my products anymore. I don't like it. I don't make any profits, unfortunately, outsourcing.
But then they're paying more too.
And then you guys end up getting the shittier end of the stick because you guys end up paying more. And I don't want that either. I want both parties to benefit. I want lower prices, and I want to be able to make them for you. That way I know what comes out of my garage. I know what goes to you from my home to you, to yours, So these guys, I am willing to make this one gigantic, by the way. If you guys want a big version of this, I am willing to make one of these. Like, up to 4 feet. If anybody wants a big VR6 gasket to mount on their wall. So it's definitely something that you guys can think about. And again, in steel or aluminum. You guys have any other questions, by the way, for tonight? If not, I mean, I want to call it a short night, but what's up? What is this? This is a VR6 decoration gasket.
That's been fun.
1.8T gasket doesn't look very good. Just a 4-cylinder gasket. This looks very boring. The VR6 one is just such a cool looking gasket in general. But yeah, the 1.8T one, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make one. But I will be making more stuff. Yeah, I've been considering doing something like that, but a laser engraver, they're not cheap, man, for a good laser engraver. It'd be dope because what I can do, I didn't think about that. So like on the gasket, I was thinking maybe like a little square that goes across the top and then have it engraved. Yeah, I mean, I have a guy who can also do some laser engraving. Outsourcing stuff, I don't want to do. I'm tired of outsourcing because it raises my prices too much. And it's just not fair. It's just not fair to my customers. Personally, it's not fair to me. And it's something I know I can do. I mean, I know I can do it. I just don't want to do it yet. I'm going to be making signs like this. I'm going to be making, just so you guys know, I bought an embroidery machine. I'm going to be making hats, beanies, gloves for the winter.
That's one of the reasons why we didn't get that right away, our hats and stuff, because we wanted to do it in-house.
Yeah, that was the other reason why we didn't do our hats, like my wife was just saying. We didn't do hats because outsourcing hats was very expensive. By the time I got one hat or like say 20 hats, they were costing me anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks a hat. So that means to me to make a profit is for me to sell you a hat at $30. Caveman sign, right? Yeah. So it's just not fair. I don't think it's fair. I know I can do it. So my wife is going to end up learning how to do the embroidery machine. So she's going to be making a lot of the hats and a lot of the beanies. Speaking of embroidery, patches. We're going to be making patches all the way up to like 5-inch patches. So my wife came up with a really cool idea. You guys know about those Dickies jackets that a lot of people like to wear? The really nice Dickie jackets that, like clubs wear or shops wear. The blue ones or the black ones. I don't know if you guys ever seen those before. We're thinking about getting Dickies jackets and doing embroidery on it with like Beach House Garage logo and the other one with your name on it. That will be something really cool, and maybe with a patch on the back or something. Just some ideas that we've been my wife and I have been really considering, especially like the Dickies shirts, the nice shop Dickies shirts. We're thinking about doing those with patches on them, on the shoulder, the shirts, like shop clothing, Yeah, exactly, Wayne, like that. So those are some other ideas that we've been highly, highly considering here at our garage. Exactly. Just some fun stuff and stuff that I can make. So, because I don't want to outsource. Believe me, I love giving business to local businesses, but number one, it's a hassle, and number two, they charge so much. It's not fair.
But they need to make money.
Yeah, they got to make a profit. We have to make a profit. It's not really smart, you know. So, and a lot of the products we make, we don't stock. Nothing, none of the products we stock.
That's not a bulk order.
So we make everything to order. So the moment you guys place an order, we make sure we get the materials as fast as we can, and then we make it. Plain and simple. That's why a lot of our stuff has been delayed because, again, we don't have stock of anything. We make everything to order, so a lot of items do take a while to create. My signs, my skid plates, and other designs that we're going to be coming up with very soon, all that stuff, I can keep steel in stock and then just cut out what I need to make. That's very different.
And those are made to order too.
But again, those are also made to order. What's going on, Ivan? Look what I got for you, buddy. You see that? It's a VR6 gasket. Doesn't go on the VR6 though. It's just for decoration. I know you're a big VR6 guy, so I wanted to see if you like that. Got one made out of aluminum and one made out of steel. I know you like VR6s, so this one, the steel one, is $25, and the aluminum one is $35. But they're not done. They still got to get polished. So wait until you see them tomorrow. Once I polish them, I'm gonna post them up. Yeah, I'm gonna post up some pictures so you guys can see the final product. But yeah, this one 25. This one's gonna be 35. I just hear the baby. So just an idea, just so you guys can know, and these are gonna be very limited. Okay, I'm not gonna be making a lot of these just because these are not cheap to make. We got some other designs coming for signs. I'm actually going to be making this. I'm making one of these into a clock, just so you guys know if you guys want one. One of these will be turned into a clock. So if you guys want to have a big old VR6 gasket on your wall that tells time, I am going to be making one of those very soon. I actually want one for my garage too, so I'm going to be making that. So if you guys want to order one of those, I will be putting those up on our line store. Exactly, ticking time bomb VR6. See, he knows. So I will be making those again, very limited. The 1.8T is not going to get one for that because it's a 1.8T gasket. It doesn't look very, very interesting. I mean, I can make it, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a head gasket. See if I can draw one. I mean, the 1.8T head gasket, I mean, I could draw it. Yeah, I can see what I can do. I know, it looks like any other, it doesn't look very special, you know. But, I mean, I can do it. I mean, again, it doesn't look like anything unique. Yeah, no, it's boring. 1.8T head gaskets are boring. I mean, they don't look cool like this. This looks cool because it's one gasket for 6 cylinders. It's freaking cool, and it's not a straight 6; it's a V6. But I mean, I can draw for you, Ivan. I can definitely do it. I mean, I'll do it and see what happens. I mean, you tell me if you like it. What all I can really do is I can draw it up for you and see if you like it. I don't know. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Let me see. Give me a second here, all right? I'm trying to draw your 1.8T one right now. I'm going to show you how boring it looks. So, give me a second here. Oh, it looks really bad. I could do that. I could just do just a turbo with a snail turbo, and yeah, that can work. Let me see here. Yeah, I need to find a better picture of that. 1.8T, it looks really bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see a good picture of the gasket of the. Oh, this might be a good one. Ugh, that's a horrible picture. Ugh. Nice, McDubbin. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you, McDubbin, for your prize, I'm gonna ship you out everything but the skid plate. So your turbo kit and everything, I should be able to ship it out next week, right? Yeah, we should ship out your turbo your the first prize for you next week.
Finally caught up.
Yeah, we're finally caught up on everything we need to get done here and get taken care of. So.
And the 10K guys could probably go out.
Yeah, the 10K prizes as well for all you guys, the 4 people that won the 10K subscriber giveaway. We got all your guys' signs made. I'm finishing up on all your other prizes too. And yes, Wayne, you heard about this contest, Wayne.
It's like one end a part of it.
You just weren't a part of it.
Hold out for the Corrado.
McDubbin, we go to a place because this is gonna be a big box for your turbo kit. See how to lay low. Pete's mad at me. It's true.
He's holding out for the
Yeah, just hold out for the Corrado, dude. The Corrado's the next prize. Well, there's another prize in between the Corrado, but yes. But yeah, once we get all the other prizes ready, we go to this place called it's called That Place That Ships. They're gonna give me an estimate of what's gonna cost to ship, and then
probably go on a pallet.
yeah, because it's gonna be shipped on a pallet for you, McDubbin.
With the weight, that's why.
And then and then we'll just ship it out to you. I'll fly out and pick it up. Right now, it'd probably be cheaper to fly out anyways and pick it up. Yeah, I know the shipping cost is covered by you guys. Yeah, we'll invoice you guys the cost of the shipping and then ship out your prize pretty much. It's the only downside, just because we had to cut the contest short because we didn't get as many people. So shipping was not covered, unfortunately, for this contest. But you guys are still getting a ton of prizes. So don't.
They got more stuff.
You guys got a lot more stuff this time. We should all go and make our own Woostie, Ivan. I honestly believe that we should have our own private Woostie. Well, don't call it Woostie, just party. Just go to Vegas. All of us just go to Vegas and just chill.
None in summer.
Not in the summer though. Hell no, I'm not going right now. It's like 1,000,000 degrees over there in Las Vegas. But it is a good idea. I definitely agree with you, Ivan. That is a good idea. No, pinche VWs, no. It shouldn't be that expensive, McDubbin. Probably like $100, $200 a ship, if that.
We don't know them.
We don't know. Again, we don't have an exact number. Let me.
It's because it's heavy and it's going to be on pallets.
Yeah, it's because it's going to be on a pallet. So,
We'll keep the cost down for sure.
but yeah, we'll make sure it's as cheap as possible. So when we actually get an actual cost for you, McDubbin, for your prize, we will give you the exact total. Okay. What's funny, I'm making the final skid plate tomorrow, so I might just give you that skid plate tomorrow as well. So we'll just probably do the whole thing.
It'll be easier.
Yeah, it'd be easier. Now, McDubbin, do you want the skid plate powder coated or did you want it just raw? And do you want it in aluminum or do you want it in steel? Because remember, aluminum is softer, but it will crack. Steel is not, it's heavier, but it will bend instead of crack. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, buddy. You just give me the address and then we'll figure it out from there. We'll talk later about that, okay? Because I'm done for the night. I wanna get out of the garage. It's too hot. Okay? Don't scratch. Go inside. It's okay.
Good night, everybody. Take it back.
My wife's saying good night. So for the skid plates, they're not going to be very thick. Steel, we don't have to do very thick. Usually we do like 3/8, I believe, steel. For aluminum, though, that's going to end up being 1/4 inch. This is 1/4 inch, and that's probably what it's pretty thick. I mean, but aluminum gets very, very heavy when it's really big. Steel, obviously the same thing, but it's thinner. But steel is stronger when it's thinner, and it absorbs punishment better. So I personally prefer a steel skid plate over an aluminum skid plate, just because the difference in strength. Aluminum is great, but if you're going to be riding super, super low, you want something that can take multiple whacks, and aluminum is not what you want to go. It's better to go steel if that's the case. It's going to be heavier, but you're going to benefit from it way more. Oh, you're going to try to fit in the Mark II? Yeah, go with the steel one. It's more forgivable when you cut it. Yeah, I would recommend stick with the steel one, and I'll powder coat it black for you. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, if we powder coat it black, it'll end up being a little bit better for you for that situation, because the black obviously won't rust. And when you install it, and obviously, it'll be nice and stiff when you put it on, so it won't crack the powder coating. And that thing, again, it'll take punishment for days and days and years to come. So I think I'll do that for you. I'll just have a basic powder coated black, a nice thick powder coat. And then, yeah, you won't have to worry about rust. Aluminum is great, but again, it's going to crack. You hit it just hard enough, this will just shatter. I know it's weird, but aluminum's very soft and it likes to crack versus bend. So I'd rather give you something better, especially if you're going to be on a Mark II. Anyways, Mark II is super light, so adding an extra 50, 60 pounds won't hurt it very much. You know? Why not, right? All right, so anything else, guys? If you guys have any other questions, I'm going to call it a night. And then I got to do some other stuff. I got to start making some consoles tonight. I got to make some. I actually got to make a bunch of 3D prints as well. All right. Well, if no one has any other comments, well, we'll call it a night. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support and love. Thank you for. You're welcome, Ivan. You're definitely welcome, buddy. We didn't need it. So have a wonderful night. Be safe out there. And as always, here at Pinchal's Garage, if you see another dubber on the road, give him a thumbs up. Give him a deuces. Respect one another, please. And as always, we're going to break, we're going to fix, and we're going to repeat. Peace out, everyone, and have a wonderful night and morning if you're on the other side of the world.